What's good, folks? It's RFG back at it today, and I'm gonna be going over um the evidence, okay, that proves the true conspiracy, the true cover up, okay, and the true position of the earth that we live on, okay. And this is gonna be very profound information, so just listen carefully. I'm saying pay attention, stay tuned. Right here, you see a magnet. You see like a simple magnet with the south side and the north side. Now, according to something called Lorentz force, um, everything that emits an electromagnetic field or an electromagnetic charge, okay, the device, it's supposed to go from negative to positive. The electromagnetic flow is supposed to flow from negative to positive. The negative side is supposed to flow to the positive side. All right. So the negative side is south. The positive side is north. It's supposed to go from south to north. Okay. Magnetic south is the negative flow that flows to the magnetic north, which is the positive charge. Okay, so when you look at the earth, how the earth emits its electromagnetic field, it's the same way, folks. The magnetic south pole of the earth emits, okay, its force emits its energy to the north pole, you see, and it has to go from south pole to north pole. Okay, now here's the problem. When you actually do the research and you look at the flow of the electromagnetic current over the earth, it's actually flowing from north to south. Let me repeat, when you actually do the research and conduct the forensic experiment yourself, the north pole, the flow of Earth's electromagnetic current is flowing from the north pole to the south pole. So that can't be happening. Okay? Something is out of place. Something is going against nature here. And I'm about to break this down right now. All right? Now, when you look at what our ancestors did in ancient Egypt, okay, our ancestors, they were they were the greatest architects in history, hands down. Okay, we're talking about the greatest architects in human history. So you mean to tell me they were the greatest architects in human history, but for whatever reason they couldn't understand the geographical coordinates of the earth? Are you telling me the pyramid builders across the earth, that they went to Egypt and all of a sudden they forgot the coordinates of the geographical directions of the earth? Okay, now let me explain. Lower Egypt is in northern Egypt. Upper Egypt is in southern Egypt. And this has nothing to do with the altitude of Egypt. Has nothing to do with it. All right? So according to our ancestors, this direction is north, is really north, and this direction is really south. Otherwise, they would have never called this portion of Egypt Lower Egypt. They would have never called this portion of Egypt Upper Egypt. Okay? Okay, just putting that out there. We're talking about the pyramid builders now. Okay? We're not talking about some Joe Schmoes off the street. We're not talking about mainstream science. We're not talking about none of that bull crap. Okay? So now, here is the absolute nail in the coffin to prove my point. All right? A magnetic compass does not point to the geographic North Pole. A magnetic compass points to the Earth's magnetic poles, which are not the same as Earth's geographic poles. Once again, a magnetic compass points to Earth's magnetic poles, which are not the same as Earth's geographic poles. So right here, it says that the Earth's magnetic poles are completely different than Earth's geographic poles. Okay? Okay? Right here. Furthermore, the magnetic pole near Earth's geographic North Pole is actually the South Magnetic Pole. All right? Here we go. The magnetic pole near Earth's geographic North Pole. Okay? Earth's geographic North Pole is actually the South Magnetic Pole. So, according to magnetism, according to the Earth's magnetism, the North Pole is really an electromagnetic South Pole. Okay? Okay, so right here, this in fact means that the north end of the magnet is in a compass is attracted to the South Magnetic Pole. So right here, our North Pole is really a South Magnetic Pole, you see? And vice versa. The South Pole is really a magnetic North Pole, folks. It's the South Pole is really magnetic north. Okay? Okay? Now, this is going to get deep, folks. This is going to get deep. Okay? Because what this means is, this means that the Earth is actually upside down, folks. Let me repeat. RFG is telling you all today that the Earth, that the globe that we've been given is false. The globe is actually upside down, okay? The southern tip of South America, Australia, and the southern tip of Africa and Antarctica are actually near the top of the Earth, okay? They're actually near the top of the Earth, folks. Right here, the Earth's geographic North Pole corresponds to a magnetic South Pole. The Earth's geographic South Pole corresponds to a magnetic North Pole. Okay? So why were we given a different set of geographic coordinates, okay, by geography, by the geographers, that goes completely against the flow of the Earth's magnetic field? I'm going to repeat that. Why were we given completely different geographic coordinates to the Earth's poles, okay, which go directly against the flow of the Earth's magnetic field? Because according to the Earth's magnetic field, the North Pole is really a South Pole. The South Pole is really a North Pole. Here you see it right here. Here you see it right here. On top of the globe, or what we think is the top of the globe, okay, is actually the South Magnetic Pole. What we think is the bottom of the globe is actually a North Magnetic Pole, which means, okay, the flow of the electromagnetic current, it's going from south to north. Remember I told you it goes from south to north. It flows from negative to positive, negative pole to positive pole, south to north. So it's going from Antarctica, okay, to the bottom of the Earth. Antarctica to the bottom of the Earth. Antarctica is really on the top of the Earth, okay? And it's flowing from the magnetic south to the magnetic north. Okay? Okay? And right here, it's going downward. It shows you that it's going downward. You see? You see, it's going from the top of the Earth back down through inner Earth, and you see it goes like a wheel, like a cycle, because the Earth is also hollow. Okay? Okay? And there is a force. Shit, there may be two suns, maybe a magnetic negative side to the sun, magnetic positive side, and a negative side to the inner sun, which gives off this charge, which powers this electromagnetic field here. Okay? Okay? So I want everybody to grasp this. I want everybody to grasp this, okay, very carefully. Why are the geographic north and south poles the opposite of the Earth's the Earth's electromagnetic emissions? The Earth's electromagnetic emissions prove that this North Pole is really a South Pole and the South Pole is really a North Pole. Okay, so according to electromagnetism, folks, this is what the Earth really looks like. Okay? This right here is really the North Pole, and this right here is really the South Pole. Okay? So I want everybody to understand this. That means what's south is really north. What's north is really south. Okay? That can only happen if we are upside down, folks. Okay? This is your world. This is your earth. This is the true conspiracy. This is the true cover-up according to the direction of the Earth's electromagnetic flow. The direction of the flow of the Earth's magnetic field. It proves this, folks. Okay? And this was done by the Ptolemies. Okay, this was done by the Ptolemies in Egypt. They turned their globes upside down. And why did they do that? They did that to not only throw the indigenous cultures off of the flow of the Birkeland current, which is the real fountain of youth, okay? Not only to throw us off from that Birkeland current, but to put the continent of Europe on the top of the earth, when in fact the continent of Europe is on the bottom of the earth, okay? It's near the bottom of the earth, okay? Flat out. The continent of Europe is near the bottom of the earth. That's why the Ptolemies turned the globes upside down. And if you think that the ancient Egyptians didn't have globes, oh, I got news for you today. Okay? I got news for you today. If you do the research, the Egyptians had their pyramid maps. Their pyramid maps for the earth were written on ostrich eggs. Okay? The Egyptians depicted their globes on ostrich eggs, folks. Okay? Okay, and when the Ptolemies came into Egypt, they turned their globes upside down, okay, to put the European continent over most of, you know what I'm saying, the indigenous continents, the continents that were inhabited by indigenous folks. Okay? This was a complete, utter mindfuck. Okay? And see, folks, this all makes sense. This all makes sense. Stay with me. When you think about it, why the hell do all the scientists and the biologists and the archaeologists, why do they all call Antarctica the ice caps? Why do they refer to Antarctica as the ice cap, folks? Why do they refer to the North, not only do they refer to the North Pole as the or northern Canada as the ice caps, but they also refer to Antarctica as the Arctic and the ice caps in the Arctic. Why the hell do you refer to the Antarctic as the ice cap? As the ice caps? Why? You know why? Because Antarctica is really on the top of the earth, and it's the ice cap. It's the cap on top of the globe. Okay? They call it the ice cap because it's the ice cap on top of the globe. And what is it capping? You see, a cap conceals something. A cap seals something. What is this cap sealing? It's sealing the gateway to inner earth. It's the ice cap that's sealing the gateway to inner earth, folks. Okay? It's the ice cap. And it's on top of the globe. It is not on the bottom of the globe. All right? This is why most major flights are not allowed to go over Antarctica, because that is the top of the earth. Antarctica is also the lost continent of Atlantis, folks. Let me repeat. Antarctica is also the lost continent of Atlantis. All right? And they don't want anybody exploring or excavating certain areas to discover, ancient superior technology, or any of these beings that come from different worlds, that come from different planets. Okay? They all dwell in this ice cap. Okay? This is the ice cap, the Earth's ice cap. Okay? The cap over the Earth. The frozen, lost civilization of Atlantis, which is covering up the hole in the center of the Earth. Okay? So they don't allow flights over both poles, north and south, because there are holes in both poles, and especially this one, okay, the South Pole, which is really the North Pole. They don't want anybody exploring, the lost continent of Atlantis. That's what that's all about. Okay? And that's why they call it the ice cap, because it's the cap over the globe. Okay? Our Earth is upside down. Upside down is really right side up, because they mind fucked us when the Ptolemies took over Egypt. Okay? This is, once again, this is your true map of the world. This is your true map of the earth, folks. It is upside down. And of course, this is why they have the Antarctic Treaty System, okay? Where I believe all countries across the earth, at least most of them, signed the deal, okay, that no regular person okay, that doesn't have some form of government power, okay, no quote-unquote slave of any corporation, no slave of a corporation can explore Antarctica by themselves, according to this treaty. All right? Okay, which is complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. Okay? So once again, you see right here, Antarctica is nothing but the frozen lost city of Atlantis. It's the frozen lost city of Atlantis, lost continent of Atlantis. That's what Antarctica really is, and it's on the top of the earth. It's not on the bottom of the earth. That's why they call it the ice cap. It's the cap over the damn globe. Okay? And this was depicted in Transformers. I believe this was the Transformers movie that came out in 2007. Okay? This was the Transformers movie, came out in 2007. The government found Megatron, okay, which is a demigod or Anunnaki, Elohim, that followed Set, that followed Ogo, that followed Kronos, that followed Father Time. Okay? Okay, so basically, Megatron represents an archdemon, okay, that follows Set, that follows Ogo, that follows the real Satan, the real Father Time. And they found his body preserved in ice. Okay? They found Megatron's body preserved in ice. And what did the CIA member say to Samuel Witwicky? He said that all modern technology we got from Megatron, who we found in ice, submerged in ice. when you look at Antarctica really being the lost civilization of Atlantis. Okay, Atlantis was a very technologically advanced society, folks. Very technologically advanced. So all that happened in real life was our government. They explored Antarctica. They made their treaty so nobody could really see what they were doing, and they excavated archaeological sites, and they found ancient, advanced, superior technology that came from the Anunnaki and the Elohim. Okay? Okay? That's what the government found. And they depicted this in the Transformers movie. You see? You see, they excavated the deity, okay, that gave them the knowledge, okay, and gave them the information how to make their technology more advanced, okay? And this is directly linked to the government also going into ancient Kemet and looking at the batteries. Look at the batteries that our ancestors made in Kemet. You know what I'm saying? But they want to tell us about some Thomas Jefferson motherfucker. But this this was thousands and thousands of years ago. Okay? Thousands of years ago. Right here. Okay, you got a battery, a large battery being powered in the tunnels under pyramid structures. Okay? And you also have hieroglyphics of a radio type device. This could be a radio type device, a Wi-Fi type device, even a Bluetooth type device. Okay? It's emitting some kind of radio frequency here. Okay, this is in the hieroglyphics, folks. Okay? And the global elite, they excavated our ancestors' ancient archaeological sites. They excavated them, and they found out that they had superior technology. So all our government did was try to re-engineer this ancient technology. Okay? It didn't come from no goddamn green alien with a big bald head and big black eyes. No, it came from the Nagas, the Anunnaki, the Elohim. Okay? Okay? It came from superior deities that looked like average melanated beings, but they were just extremely tall, okay, and extremely powerful. Okay? Another artifact that they got out of Kemet was the Rosetta Stone. This is where Nikola Tesla got all his information from. The Rosetta Stone. Okay? How to use free energy. How to use the energy from nature to create your own technology, okay, for the advancement of humanity on the earth. Okay? You see, that's what the Rosetta Stone gave to humanity. That's what the Rosetta Stone, this is how, you see what I'm saying? The J.P. Morgan family was able to steal this information from Nikola Tesla. You see? You see? Which all comes from our indigenous ancestors. Okay? And they dug all this up from Antarctica, which is the frozen lost continent of Atlantis, folks. Okay? There is nothing new under the sun. There is nothing new under the sun, flat out. Okay, this is the secret that the Freemasons and the Knights of Malta and the popes, okay, the secret society that lives underground, known as the Incunabula. You see, this is the major secret that they are keeping from humanity. Okay? The earth is not flat. Okay? The earth is not flat and stationary. Okay? The real conspiracy is, and the real cover-up is, there are holes at the top and the bottom of the earth. Okay? The earth has to look this way Otherwise, it would not be able to emit an electromagnetic field around it, because a battery, you see, the Earth is a battery, so the battery has to have a positive pole and a negative pole. You see, it has to have a negative pole and a positive pole. Okay, so the cover up is the Earth is hollow and the Earth is upside down. North Pole is really South Pole, and South Pole is really North Pole. You get it? Okay? You get it? This is your real globe, folks. This is your real globe. This is your real map of the world. Plain and simple. Okay? Until the next pole shift, okay? And the pole shift would then cause the Earth to look like this. You know what I'm saying? Okay? But as far as my research is concerned, this is the current image of the world. Okay, it's upside down. Okay, the Earth is upside down, folks. Just do the research. All you have to research is the Lorentz force, and you know how the negative side of a magnet is gonna emit its energy to the north side of the magnet, and that, okay, does not depict the electromagnetic field of the Earth. It doesn't depict the motion of the electromagnetic field of the Earth. Okay? The geographic North Pole is a magnetic South Pole. Geographic South Pole is a magnetic North Pole. That is a major mindfuck over the Earth that was conducted by the Ptolemies when they entered our ancestors' land of ancient Kemet. All right? So, you know, with all that being said, I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. And yes, I heard about YouTube, you know, and them trying to silence people like me, them trying to ban all conspiracy videos. I am not, like I said, I'm not surprised, folks. I'm not surprised at all. So, you know, YouTube put out a memo. They put out an article stating that they will do what they can to start deleting channels and to start deleting videos of so-called conspiracy theorists and so-called truthers. They're going to consider what we're talking about. They're going to consider it hate speech. Okay? So, you know, I just want everybody to know, start saving my YouTube videos, as much of them as you can, to your device, whatever device that is. And if they delete my channel, I want you to go to patreon.com/RFG_chosen1, the number 1. Okay? Patreon.com/RFG_chosen1, the number 1. And be part of my Patreon account, because I am expecting them to go ahead and just, you know, pull the plug on my account. All right, so I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's the Chosen One Man. I'm out.